Oh, good morning, SA12. Today, let's get into this. Today, we're talking about bar graphs. Why do they call them bar graphs? Well, I think they call them bar graphs because they look like little chocolate bars. Okay? And they're bars that grow. We saw the pictures and the picture graphs that grow. And there's symbols, and the number of symbols. You might see 5 crayons, 5 pencils. You might see 5 apples. Yesterday we saw a character, the boy, 5 boys. But bar graphs are a little different. They look like an actual chocolate bar. Okay, the brown chocolate bar. Some can be red, like the Clark bar. But these different bars grow to different heights. And you read them the same way. You go to the top of the bar and you look over, you follow it over, or let your fingers walk over, and you match it up with that number. And that tells you how high the bar is. And the height or how low the bar is can tell you how many people voted. So big, long bars to the top are lots and lots of votes. Bars that are very low might be not the favorite, but the least favorite. And I could talk about this all day, but let's get into this. All right, let's say we have to go food shopping and we want to figure out what kind of fruit we have and what kind of fruit we need to buy. So if we took a tally of the fruit that we have, it looks like this. These are little marks. They call the marks tallies. So if we counted 2 apples, we would put 2 tallies under apples. If we counted 3 oranges, we'd put 3 tallies. Pears, just 1 tally. Now, banana, I want you to look at closely because we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we cross it out. But we say cross it out, but we really mean 5. So this is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, cross it out. We always remember to do that. But cross it out also means 5. So we count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 people voted for bananas. What had the most votes? Well, one of the ways we can organize this information is through a bar graph. And we can use this information to make a bar graph. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, these are the things we're talking about. The banana, the orange, the pear, and the apple. Well, what's a bar? Oh, look at those little baby bars. Now, there's no title up there. The title should say, something like student's favorite fruit in the class. They do have labels, though. Look at the number labels. How many people voted for this? How many people voted for that? Oh, 3. If that bar goes up to here, 2 people voted for it. If the bar goes up to there, 1 person. Well, let's say we collected some information and there's that title, favorite fruit. Okay, so you know what? These kids weren't asked about fruit that was in the house. They asked what their favorite fruit was. That was incorrect what I was saying. So this is about students' favorite fruit. Oh, look at those beautiful labels they added to the bottom. Apples, oranges, pears, bananas. And remember the tallies that we took? That tally information will be added to our bar graph. And there you have it. Well, what are all these things on the bottom? Oh, they're fruit. Okay? And if we wanted to further label the side next to the numbers, it might be something that the label that says numbers, or the number of votes, or the number of people that selected that fruit. But then we have apples, oranges, pears, and bananas. Now, apples has 2 votes, so let's see what we're going to do here. 0. That's not going to stop at the 1. It's going to keep going. Bang! There it is. So we let our fingers go across, and 2. Is that correct? Yep, it's labeled correct because apples has 2 tallies. So that bar is going to grow. Oh, this bar is growing too. Let's go to oranges. Oranges has 1, 2, 3 tallies. So oranges is not going to be 0. 1, 2. Let's go to the top of the bar. All the way over to the 3. Yes, there's those science processing skills. Oh, sorting pears already. I forgot. They took it away. How many pears? Well, we can find out how many pears just by following our finger. 1 person voted for pears. Oh, boy. That banana's very, very tall bar. And let's do this one. Okay. So we're going to start here. It's a little harder. Let our fingers do the work. Oh, 6 votes. Now let's look at it from afar. What had the most votes? What was the favorite fruit? Bananas is correct. What was the least favorite fruit? The one that got the smallest number of votes? The pears. And what group got 2 votes? The apple group or the orange group? Yes, if you said apples and followed your fingers to the number 2, you're right. Apples got 2 votes. And if I ask the question, how many people voted for apples and pears? We're just going to add those 2 numbers. So 2 people voted for apples. 1 person voted for pears. 2 plus 1 is 1, 2, 3. I added the number of pears and apples, and that's something that they may ask you on an assessment or on a test or a quiz. And the only other question, and I wanted to talk about this, is how many more? Okay, so as you saw, the pears got 1 vote and the apples got 2 votes. So if the question was asked, how many more votes did apples get compared to pears? Well, if apples got 2 and pears got 1, that means that they're tied at 1. But apples had 1 more. So you would write 1. How many more? 1 more. Okay? They're going to tie at a number, and then however many more the other one goes, that's going to be your answer. Also, one of the simplest questions they could ask is, how many people voted in all? Or how many students are in the class? How can you figure that out? You're not going to count the smallest number of votes. You're not going to count the largest number of votes. You're not just going to count 1 bar. Just count all 4 bars, okay? Count the number of each votes for each person. Apples was 2, plus the other one was 3. Oranges was 3, so 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 more for the pears is 6. And then there was 6 bananas. 6 plus 6 is 12. But you don't have to do all these numbers in your head. Use your finger and count on the chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can count on the actual chart. And that's how you can count the number of votes. You don't believe me? Really? Oh, come with me. All right, so let's look at our old example. How many people voted in all? Or how many kids are in that class? Just count all the votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 people voted in all. And that's it. There you have it. Bar graph. How are we going to do that? How many people voted in the bar graph? Because we could count the pictures in the picture graph, but what about the bar graph? Wait a minute. Can't I just count the boxes? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 people voted here. 16 people voted here. It's the same information. It's just organized with pictures here and with boxes or bars here. Well, you guys are doing a pretty super job. Most of the stuff that you're going to see are the bar graphs. So I would like you to see. There's some more graphing behind me. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, pencil colors. Oh, I don't like the red pencils, but I do like the blue and the green. Oh, how many people voted for blue? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, the pencils, pictures, and they have the color-coded red. How many people voted for red? Let's see. 1, 2, 3 votes for red. Or notice, these aren't going up and down. They're going side to side. That's okay. All bar graphs are different. This is more like a picture graph, though, because this has pictures of the pencils. We were just talking about bar graphs, but nonetheless, it's a nice review. All right, well, I am signing off today, and good luck with the graphing. And like I said, most graphs we're going to be dealing with are bar graphs as you get older, too. So I did put a couple extra credit bar graphs at the very end of the Nearpod. So I think there's 2 pages of bar graph stuff. All right, and they take it to the next level. They ask how many more. They'll ask something and another thing, and then they'll ask the total number of students in the class, which is really challenging, and we didn't focus too much on that in science this year. We have lots of different types of graphs in science, but I wanted to really spend this week focusing on the graphs because it's a great way to get a couple quick points on a test, okay? And all you need to do is how to approach it and how to go about reading it. All right, good luck, everybody. I hope that helped out. All right, have a great day.